and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Third down.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. To throw is Jackson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at their own 42. From the gun. Stafford, he'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. On 1st down, here's Love. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
The ball carrier.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 17, Stafford looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Is good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Not much there, only a yard.
At the 23-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbins. Nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Baltimore.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Reuben Foster, the former national champion in Alabama, gets in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
A gain of 20. First down.
Good catch there by Mark Andrews, who was Lamar Jackson's favorite target last year. They came in the same draft class and quickly got in sync with each other. Andrews led the team in receptions with 64 last year for 852 yards en route to his first Pro Bowl.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
32-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Jackson now. He gets it to Brown, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
First down.
And Marquise Brown coming off of a solid rookie season, 46 catches, 584 yards, but he was never 100% in his rookie year, as head coach John Harbaugh talked about.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford, that's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Intended for Logan Thomas.
I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They snap it to Stafford.
And that is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
That's the reason we ball for.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky. Check 24.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker.
Absolutely love Patrick Queen's eyes on that play. Able to watch the quarterback and feel the routes around him and able to go to the football and make the play. Kind of gave me a flashback there to an interception he made on Tua Tagovailoa last season when he was at LSU and Tua was at Alabama. When you pick off a guy like Tua, you know.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Ronald Darby brought him down.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 54 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Baltimore.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing now is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Jackson.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it? Yep. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet? Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there. Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Strowman on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard.
Second down at 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Baltimore, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.